Hey, good morning, Mizzou fans. Gabe DeArmond here, PM in the AM for Wednesday, November 19th. Mizzou and Oklahoma just 3 days away down in Norman. Over the next couple days, Thursday and Friday, we're going to break that down this afternoon. Have a podcast for you guys with Colin Kennedy from Sooners Illustrated talking about OU and the matchup. But today is about what Eli Drinkwitz said on Tuesday. And I want to be clear. There's not breaking news here. I said a lot of this last night. I wrote a lot of it either yesterday or this morning. So this might be more of a recap for you guys. But by now, I would assume you have seen or heard or read what Eli Drinkwitz said on Tuesday. So I'm not going to go through it all. Just going to give you my thoughts on it. First of all, nothing Eli Drinkwitz said changes anything about his future and what we know about it. He said very good things about Missouri. If you went into that wanting to hear things to make you feel better, that he likes Missouri and he wants to stay here, that's what you heard. If you went into it, thinking if he deny he's leaving, then he's leaving, that's still what you think this morning. He didn't deny anything. He also didn't say anything that is going to put him in a position for 2 weeks from now for us to say, oh, look, you lied, we got you. He didn't do that. He made very measured comments. He knew what he wanted to say, and he said it. He did not commit to anything one way or the other. That all still is going to be out there in 2 weeks. And I think it's important to note the reason he didn't do that is I don't really think he knows. He doesn't know what his options are going to be exactly. And I'm not sure he knows what he's going to do whenever those options become clearer. So why did he not say anything definitive? Because I don't think he's in position to. I don't think he knows exactly what the future is going to hold 2 weeks from now. What it's not going to hold, I think, is all of a sudden millions of more dollars pouring into the Missouri football program, like he talked about some yesterday. Not that he expected those immediately, but that's the goal. That's what they need. Drinkwitz is going to have to make this decision based on faith, on whether he believes Missouri can do that or not, because that money is not all of a sudden going to appear in the next 2 weeks. There are not going to be CEOs calling Larry Veach, say, well, hey, we didn't know. All you had to do was ask. Here's $15 million so you can catch Texas A&M or whatever that number might be. Drinkwitz is going to have to make whatever decision has to be made, if there even is one to be made, on whether or not he believes Missouri is going to get these things done. One other point that I think is worth bringing up here, Missouri didn't lose to Vanderbilt because of money. I don't even think Missouri lost to Alabama because of money. Did Alabama spend more on its roster? Maybe. But that was a 3-point game. Alabama made plays and Missouri didn't. It was that simple. It wasn't about how much the quarterbacks were paid or how much, the roster was worth. It was a team made plays and the other team didn't. So my point is, does money make it easier? Should Eli be asking for all these things? Absolutely. Well within his rights, no issue with it. Money increases the margin for error. Missouri's got enough to compete. They can compete with where they're at. Would more money make it easier? Absolutely. Would more money mean you can do it more often? Would more money mean you can afford a few more mistakes or you don't have to be quite as careful with how you spend it? Of course. But Missouri can compete. There is enough here that you can win at the level he wants to win. Ole Miss is doing it. Vanderbilt is doing it in the same league. I'm not getting into teams in other conferences because that's a different deal. But again, the argument that Missouri doesn't have enough to compete goes out the window when you understand the reason they are not playing for a spot in the playoffs this weekend in Norman is because they lost to Vanderbilt. And that ain't about money. So just some quick thoughts on everything that Eli said on Tuesday. I thought he handled it well. I thought he said pretty much what I expected him to say, what I would have told him to say, if not that there's any reason he would ask me, but if he did ask me what he should say, that's about what I would have said, and it didn't answer anything or solve anything, really. That will all be done sometime after Missouri and Arkansas get done, about 6 o'clock, 10 days from now on November 29th. Answers will come after that, whether it is that night or that week, or I don't know exactly, but answers will eventually come. We don't have them yet. All kinds of stuff on the channel. We had State of the Tigers. Cody and I went more than an hour last night. We had videos from Media Day yesterday. We got sights and sounds from the Mississippi State game. Already, I think 6 or 7 stories on the site this morning. Drew King going to be at Basketball Media Day. He'll have stuff. Mizzou and South Dakota play on Thursday night, so he'll have more from Dennis Gates and that program. A lot of stuff going on, guys. Busy time of year. I know some of you would like to focus a little bit less on this coaching stuff and the big picture talk. I don't know what to tell you. It's a big story, and I think we do a better job of keeping you guys up to date and understanding what all of it means than anyone else. So Cody's covering the football team every day, Drew covering basketball, and this is kind of what I'm on the next couple of weeks. Tomorrow and Friday, we will offer you 3 things to watch versus Oklahoma, give you a prediction on Friday morning, post-game show Saturday afternoon with Cody down in Norman, basketball tomorrow night. So all of that, jump in, join us over on the site for 30% off. Like, comment, share, and subscribe while you are here. And so far as I know, that wraps everything up for right now. We will talk to you next time.